Shalom Israel, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Chakadash, the one said that was a GMS for Ruah, citation to Hakim out there pushing his word, truth is Siri, risking your freedom and your life to do so. Even more so now than ever before, because these days are very dark, and these days are, time of Jacob trouble. And, as you can see from the screen, this is from NPR.org, and it says Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day fell in February 14th, and we had a lot of our people specifically, because that's what we care about is our people. A lot of our people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the biblical Israelites, came and took their wives or their girlfriends or their baby mothers, baby mamas out to restaurants, bought her flowers, and you know what I'm saying? Might even did they for their parents, their mother, their grandmother. You know what I'm saying? As a symbol of how much affection and love you have for that person. But in all reality, man, it's just a money grab from Esau, you know what I'm saying? To sell flowers and chocolates and roses, you know what I'm saying? And to make a lot of money off of you people. Because it has nothing to do with love. Or the Lord, or this imagination of affection, which they display a heart in a weird shape, and a heart looks nothing like what they show. So we really, man, you guys worship, and you know not what you worship. So this is the origins. We're gonna read a little bit of it. It's pretty lengthy, so I'm gonna try to get through it really quickly. And then we can get some scriptures to kind of go along with it. And it says, the dark origins of Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a time to celebrate romance and love, kissy face, filthy. But the origins of the festival of candy and cupids are actually dark, bloody, and a bit muddled. Though no one has pinpointed the exact origin of the holiday, one place to start is ancient Rome. And we know, according to the scriptures, man, this is modern-day Rome, modern-day Babylon, modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? And who is the Rome's, who controlled the Roman Empire? Okay, the nation of Edom, Esau Edom, a so-called white man, woman, and child, okay? And this is biblical. This is not us race baiting. This is not us being racist. This is just a fact of the Bible, okay? Esau Edom ruled in Rome. So this is a custom that was carried out in the Roman Empire, okay? So it said the Roman celebration were violent. And as you can see, it's gonna tell you what it's about. A drawing depicts the death of Saint Valentine, one of them anyway. The Romans executed two men by that name on February 14th on different years in the 3rd century. From February 13th to 15th, the Romans celebrated the feast of Lupercalia. The men sacrificed a goat and a dog, then whipped women with the hides of the animal they had just slain. The Roman romantics were drunk. They were naked. Noel Linsky, now a religious studies professor at Yale University, told NPR in 2011. Young women would line up for the men to hit them. Linsky said they believed this will make them fertile, man. And although those customs are not carried out today, what's going on, man, is a lot of you people, especially you Jakes, man, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American men are super weak to y'all women. And it's a main reason why y'all go out there, y'all go so hard for Valentine's Day. And God forbid, Father's Day come around, you can expect a hammer or a tool. You know what I'm saying? You get treated like shit because our men of our nation are weak and they worship women. And we're going to get that scripture, man. This is first Ezra 4, verse, I start at 25. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. We know that to be true. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes, man. And a lot of times during Valentine's Day, man, a lot of the men of our nation, man, they go out there, they run out there, they stand in long ass lines, they pay for overpriced foods, just to appease some woman that can never be happy by nature. She'll never be satisfied. Women are emotional, and emotions and satisfaction don't coincide. You see, but our men of our nation run out of their wits. You know what I'm saying? Meaning go crazy to appease a woman. They lose their mind and they become servants for them. And that's what Valentine's Day is, man. Is serving the woman. But let's continue on with this the origins. So the Roman romantics were drunk, they were naked. Noel Linsky, a religious studies professor at Yale University, told NPR in 2011, young women would line up for the men to hit them. Linsky said they believed this would make them fertile. The brutal feat, and though women don't line up to get beat with the limbs of dead sacrificed animals, what do they do now? Oh, baby, you're going to buy me roses. You're going to take me to a nice dinner. And it's not to see if they're fertile. It's for you to get the box, the buns. At the end of the day, you plan on smashing. And it is no coincidence that Valentine's Day fell on the Sabbath day, man. It fell on the Sabbath day this year because the Lord is not with that stuff, man. You see? So, reading on, the brutal feat included a matchmaking lottery in which young men drew the names of women from a jar. The couple would then be coupled up for the duration of the festival, or longer if the match was right. The ancient Romans may also be responsible for the name of our modern day of love. Emperor Claudius II executed two men, both named Valentine, on February 14th of different years in the 3rd century. Their martyrdom was honored by the Catholic Church with a celebration of St. Valentine's Day. As the holiday spread, it evolved. And this is a picture of quote-unquote William Shakespeare, which is alleged because, in history, certain sources say that William Shakespeare was a so-called black man. But it says William Shakespeare helped romanticize Valentine's Day in his work, and it gained popularity throughout Britain and the rest of Europe. Later, Pope Gelasius I muddled things in the 5th century by combining St. Valentine's Day with Lupercalia to expel the pagan rituals. But the festival was more of a theoretical interpretation of what it had once been. Let's get at it. It was a little more of a drunken revel, but the Christians put clothes back on it. That didn't stop it from being a day of fertility and love. Right, and that's the worshiping of other gods, man. You see? You might not even know you're doing it. To kind of get involved, or, that day is expected to have, lots of sex. Okay? As long as you cater to the woman. You see? Around the same time, Normans celebrated Valentine's Day. Valentine meant lover of woman. That was likely confused with St. Valentine's Day at some point, in part because they sound alike. As the years went on, the holiday grew sweeter. Chaucer, Shakespeare romanticized it in their work, and it gained popularity throughout Britain and the rest of Europe. Handmade paper cards became the tokens due joy in the Middle Ages. Eventually, the tradition made its way to the New World. The Industrial Revolution ushered in factory-made cards. In 1900 and in 1913, Hallmark Cards of Kansas City, I believe that's Michigan, began, don't quote me, MO, I think it's Michigan, began producing Valentines. February has not been the same since. How we celebrate now. Today, the holiday is big business. Of course, that's all it's been about, man. Women are the weaker vessel, but men follow. If you see the story in Adam and Eve, okay. Of course, Adam is gonna fall behind a weaker vessel because he's so in love and smitten by her beauty. You following wickedness and not even know you're doing it. See, me personally, I told the girls I talked to, um, that I got to do double time, man. And that's the best way to get out of a situation like that. You shouldn't even be taking part in damn Valentine's Day. But I digress. It's a little more. It said today the holiday is big business, but that commercialization has spoiled the day for many. Helen Fisher, a sociologist at Rutgers University, let me see. But that commercialization has spoiled the day for many. Helen Fisher, a sociologist at Rutgers University, said we have only ourselves to blame. This isn't a command performance, she said. If people didn't want to buy Hallmark cards, they would not be bought and Hallmark would go out of business. And so the celebration of Valentine's Day goes on. In very ways, many will break the bank buying jewelry and flowers for their beloveds. Some will celebrate in a sad, that single awareness day, way dining alone and binging on self-gifted chocolates, while others will find a way to make peace with singlehood in a society that wants everybody to partner up. And look, let's get this real quick. In Wisdom of Solomon 14, verse 16, the point, which this is not going into that, but you can use the scripture to relate. And it says, thus in process of time, an ungodly custom grows strong, was kept as a law. And that's exactly what happened with Valentine's Day. That's exactly what happened with a lot of these holidays, man. Thanksgiving, which is the slaughtering of the Native Americans. Christmas, which is, worship of Nimrod's rod. Okay. And now it's Valentine's Day, which is, what I believe it was the Caesar, something like that, the Caesar, to kill two so-called Valentines, okay? You see? And women getting beat with the limbs of dead lamb and dog, you see? But it says, read it again, Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 16, that's in the process of time, a godly custom, grown strong, was kept as a law, and graven images were worshipped by the commandments of the king. Right? Valentine's Day is a big thing now. Buy chocolate and flowers for your lover, man. And if not, you don't love them. So this is a godly custom that's kept as a law. You know what I'm saying? This is something that's routinely practiced every year in Babylon the Great. And that's just a little history on Valentine's Day, man. Open your eyes and see what's really going on. Because it's deeper than what it's said to be. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim, Al-Shah, Bashim, Chakadas, violence to the elders, G. Messer, Ru, Al, say, teach to Akim. To the next video. Shalom.